This city never sleeps. It just lies there, restless and brooding, a beast cloaked in neon and shadow. My office sits above a bar, a dive where dreams drown in whiskey and the jukebox only plays heartbreak. I stare at the window, the rain painting the glass with streaks of regret. I've seen it all. I've walked the haunted halls of Silent Hill, where the fog is thick with whispers and every shadow hides a nightmare. I've navigated the tangled streets of Los Santos, a city that glitters with false promises and dark intentions. I've even teamed up with some different characters over the years, like in Gotham City, where even Batman struggles to keep the city's demons at bay. I thought I had put that life behind me, until she walked back into my life. How could I forget a voice like hers? It was clear she was here for more than just a drink, and from the looks of it, it seemed as though I'd have to pick up the controller one last time. Show's really gone downhill after they killed the Wii U and 3DS. If you couldn't tell from everything else on my channel, gaming is something I really enjoy. To those who play games from time to time, I'm sure you play differently from others. Some may play in a competitive way with online games like Call of Duty or Valorant, while others like a more relaxed game where there's no real objective, like Animal Crossing or the Disney knockoff Dreamlight Valley. I mean, come on, they even have Nook Miles. Regardless of how you play though, there comes a time when you just need to take a break. I recently reached a point where I felt like I needed to take some time away from gaming. Not because I felt disconnected with those around me, but I was starting to just feel closed in. It also just wasn't that fun to keep playing and felt more like a hassle than anything else. Afterwards, I found that I was enjoying more of what these games had to offer and felt fresh. Though finding out that I needed to take a break was the hardest step. Let's be honest here, for those who owned a Wii, how many of you ignored this screen? Why would we take a break when we're having so much fun in our game? It can be difficult to take a break when you don't think you need one. And yeah, I know, it's backwards that a gaming-focused channel is talking about when to stop playing, but this channel is also about how gaming impacts us in our own lives. I'm sure we've all heard the saying that too much of anything is bad for you. Well, the same applies to video games. In some cases, gaming can turn from a small hobby or a break in your day to a full-on addiction. And that's not an exaggeration. Video game addiction is a serious problem that can impact people in the same way that other addictions can, like gambling or drugs. It's important to know for yourself when you need to take a break from gaming, at least for a little bit. Now, the main element that led me to take my own break from gaming was my lack of drive for much else. I wasn't at the addiction level yet, but it was clear to me that I prioritized playing games over other things I like doing. Personally, I love cooking and experimenting with different foods, but I wasn't cooking in the way that I liked. I started making easier meals rather than challenging myself to make something new. A lot of people play video games in an effort to de-stress after a long day, but there's more in life to explore and learn about. I did a lot of cooking during my break and re-found my love for it. It's also important to reflect on how much you've talked with those you care about. Yeah, you can play online games with others or have meaningful conversations while playing a game, but also remember that it's healthy to just talk with others from time to time. We've become so accustomed in our own world that we consider playing a game and talking with others to be multitasking, when in reality you're probably just focused on one or the other. If you can meet up in person with those you care about, go ahead, find a new place in your area to explore. And if you can't meet up in person, simply talking with the other person's attention is sometimes the best thing to do. The third area to reflect upon yourself when thinking about taking a break is your responsibilities. Work, school, family, everyone has something they could be doing. Now, this isn't to say that you should stop gaming altogether. This is a common argument I always hear in videos about how gaming is awful and should never even be looked at. I mean, we play these games because they're fun. Instead, you need to reflect on if gaming is taking more priority in your life than those important responsibilities you have. And I get it, games are probably more fun than studying or doing any work for your job, But by neglecting to do the work you have in your own life, you're just creating a more stressful time for yourself. Now look, this isn't meant to be another video telling you to stop gaming entirely. I mean, this is a gaming channel, that's kind of my entire focus here. What I am trying to say though, is that it's okay to take a break. And that goes for just about anything. Work, school, hobbies. These breaks help you come back to whatever you're doing with a fresh pair of eyes. And this is a video telling you to take a break as much as it is for myself. When it comes to the future, we're becoming more technology focused. I mean, we have technology we can put on our face to travel to different worlds now or meet new people. And while it's great we have these tools and that it's getting better every day, it's still important to reflect on who you are and explore more of the world around you. And after your break, come on back, pick up the controller, and continue on your journey. Just know that sometimes you just need a 15-minute break. Now, that's just what I think about taking a break from gaming, but what about you? How often do you take breaks from games? Let me know in the comments. Anyway guys, thank you for watching this video, and remember to chase the chaos.